Well, hello everybody. Here we are again, Warframe. Feels good to be back. Haven't been playing as much recently. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely doesn't feel good right now. But kind of makes me think of all the things that I haven't been doing recently that, you know, quite frankly I'd like to. Ha ha ha. Knights, how are you? Good to see you. So we're gonna be doing some fun stuff today. I'm hoping, right? What's nice is, and I think at least until we get a couple people in, which I'm sure we will at some point here, I was torn on like doing some more kuva survival. Which I actually got rid of quite a bit of my kuva, and I'm going to be showing people why here very shortly. But in a video, super excited. I had a Warframe moment, if you will. I had a Warframe moment, like, you know, one of those ones that like it's just the best thing ever, and you just feel so good, and like an investment of time and everything, and then a little bit of luck, and then like a good friend, like all come together in a beautiful situation. And, you know, one of the greatest things that I could have possibly asked for, I got. Flash references and fast as fuckboy memes. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for it all. I'm ready for it. I gotta tell you, I think my tenna is looking pretty badass too. Like this dude right here. He's like early Professor X, like space Professor X with hair, of course. I love it. I love it. But when we get a few people into play here's what I saw. Check this out. I love it. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I am actually, oh goodness, look, even the dogs here, they're excited about it. It's crazy. Now I'm pretty excited about it because I've been trying to, let's put it this way, I haven't been playing as much Warframe because I've been trying to soak in all of the newest Destiny Warmind DLC to give it what I would consider a fair shake. And I did that, and so now that I'm kind of coming to the end of that, now I can kind of get back to what I'm doing here, which is some more Onslaught stuff. But today, it just so happens I need fishers, and I'd like to do a defense or a survival, and there are both actually, like, whatever I want to do, you know? So like this never happens. Like, I don't know why is it that the Void Fishers don't at least have one like thing on the screen at all times that you can like do a bunch of them at once. I hate going into a mission, getting a group together, doing the thing, you know, doing the mission, getting done with it. I don't necessarily have anything I'm looking to get either. I just want some parts because I know I'm going to need them because I spent all the stuff I had. So it'd be fun to actually do a little bit of a defense on top of it. Now, if you are playing on Xbox and would like to join me, well, come join me. I'd love to have you. But we'll start into here. Well, okay. Let's do some fun stuff. Are you not on Xbox? I take it. Is there like a really small Xbox population for Warframe comparatively? I mean, I know the PlayStation was out a lot longer, and you know, obviously, you know, PC being what it is. But like, is that? I've never actually looked at like the numbers, if there are verifiable figures that like show. I know. It's like kind of. I saw the frowny faces, and then the it's a shame. Like, more Xbox players need to play this game. It's very fun. It's free. Like, which is something like that Xbox users like should be like, what's that? You know, and maybe that's the reason why they don't truly get it. And I would say, having played through so much of this game, it is absolutely free. You only get into paying for it whenever it comes down to Well, okay. You know, if you want to go into excess, if you're a collector, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, when I start in every mission, when I do my 10-0, if I don't do it twice, it will stay in, like, that my abilities will go instead of actually moving into my 10-0. And I don't know why that is, but it happens, like, every time. Oh, nice. Is that Cora? Sweet. Okay. So, see, I don't have her yet. I have 2 pieces. Come on.
Enemies are dropping reactant.
Well, let me get a little piece of that right there. Is anybody going to pick a spot and bunker up here, or what are we doing? You know what? I'm just going to... I'll just take this.
Life support incoming.
Oh, that's better. Wow, he's slow. Oh, yeah, that looks awesome. That looks really good. I will tell you, I loaded up for Volt Prime. I loaded up on all the relics from Bro. Right? And because I just got Volt Prime. So I loaded up on all those. You know what I'm going to do here? Let's do this. Put that there. And put that there. So the point of it is to stay. You want to stay in here, my man. We got ourselves a little base. We can defend it. And it just became like a defense. Yeah. The best weapon in the world. Ah. So like my Warframe moment had to do with this little beauty right here. Ah. I love this weapon. I love this weapon. All right. We need one more of those reactant.
On the way.
Nice.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I feel like my little bunker here might be a little too lengthy. Everybody just keeps swinging up and back, you know. We don't know where we want to be. Guess it really doesn't matter now. I guess I'll take a little piece of that.
Capsule is
Look at the range. Weapon. Right there. This is like the greatest thing I've ever seen in Warframe. The Zenistar is like... It makes me giddy when I play with it. How's that? Like that is the Zenistar for me. Like I get really, really excited. It's so much fun. It's so cool. Like I don't know what my infatuation is with it, but wow. Hey.
prepare for life support.
I just love it.
That should keep you going for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've delivered a capsule.
This is nice. Very nice. You get a shield with Volt. Never really appreciated Volt until just recently. I went in and I think I said this last week maybe, that I went in and did a elite onslaught with a couple people from my clan, and
Extractions.
the one dude was just
The operative
wrecking with
made
the
their
whole.
first discovery. Keep up the good
It's hard to see what all the fuss was about, right? And now, oh my God, what did it? It do? It like slices him up. Dang. Whatever. I don't care. I think it's like absurd and insane, all wrapped up in one word, Novad. Like, I think that I don't know how you can justify $10 for that. I just don't know how you can do it. Not without some other stuff. Add some other crap in there at least, like garbage. You know, who cares? Looking forward to Chroma Prime. Yeah, I am. I'm always looking forward to the primes at this point. Like, I don't use Chroma as much as I like. There was like a brief period where I started using Chroma for pretty much everything. But I found myself to becoming more interested in the role players, like the support frames versus the damage dealing frames. Not all.
Get ready for a capsule.
Right? Where is everybody at? Like, can we all just, like, join up in one spot here and make a commitment to each other? Forever? You guys over here? Hello? No? Okay. I think, are we committed? Where did the other guys go? Oh, God. I don't know if I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the one that's not keeping up with the group. Well, keep forgetting that I have Volt. I could probably make this a lot easier.
Support capsule. Keep fighting. Look for more reactions.
Are we all together? Okay, nice. Yeah, maybe it's my fault, because this was the original spot, you know? Sometimes you go off on a tangent. It's just bad business, but, you know, whatever. Like, is anybody else enjoying the Amprex 2 right now? This thing is insane. Like, it's so good. And I'll bet you, I didn't check what the Riven disposition of it is, but I feel like if it's based upon, like, the usage of the community, like, I think that thing's going to change, like, shortly, and I don't think you're going to be able to get the insane Rivens that you can get now. Wow, hey everybody. Nice to see everybody. Cool. Hey, come here.
Get ready for a capsule.
I never use my abilities anymore with these guns, you know? It's a problem. It is an issue. Because once you get some good weapons, like, sometimes you forget about your abilities, right? And no one wants that.
Another life support capsule is now.
It kind of goes in line. Well, I did a video yesterday about, that's one of the issues about Destiny. And that's what I'm saying. Like, here, it's like your options are so plentiful as to what I want to do that I forget I can do stuff. Like, so often, you know? Like, here, you have 7 options for combat, usually. Or at least engaging. And, you know, that in itself is, like, it just makes the game more fun and, like, a little bit more challenging, and, like, having to use all that stuff. You know, certain modes and whatnot that actually kind of call for you to like, use it. What are you doing over here, man? Come to the back of the boat. Don't want to be down there. Let me get a little piece of this action. Oh man, I've gotten so many of those. I'm not even doing anything anymore. You know, it's like this is great. What can I say? You guys know me too well. Changes made to Saren. You know what? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to like really check them out because I don't think they're on console yet, right? They are. I haven't noticed a damn thing.
relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
They're not on console yet, are they? Because, I mean, she just seems as lethal as she ever has. I don't know. Like, so she's another one that, like, you can just sit there, and if you put a Zenistar up, and then you put your molt up, which I heard that the one change they're going to make is you can't throw your spores on your molt. Is that right? That sucks, because that's a big part of my game. I love that. That was, like, one of the best things ever. Oh, do we have 2 volts in here? Nice. Cool beans. Here, let me do one. There we go. Everybody's got one of them things.
We will all share in this party. Hold out as long as...
Okay. Okay. You convinced me. I actually could have used the Sybaris Prime blueprint as well, but those things are hard to come by, you know? Right? So let's just use something I have a bunch of, because I really don't care. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, well. Guess we're all getting out. No problems. No problems. I guess we're leaving. I get it. It's total weak sauce, but I get it. Who survives for 10 minutes? That was fun. I enjoyed seeing some Korra there. I was going to say, really?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, for not really doing anything, 135 kills, I'll take it. You know? we're just running around, chilling. So let me say hello to everybody here so far. What we got? DJ, how are you? Sonic, Lord Vash, hello. Novad, hello to you. I think I said. Storm Rage, nice to see you. That one guy, you have returned from the dead. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. How have things been? All right, so, sorry guys, taking off. So, that was our Axie, and it really didn't work out too well. Again, unfortunately, it doesn't look like anybody's playing on Xbox today, but if you have joined the stream just recently and would like to join me and are playing on Xbox, feel free. I'd love to have you. Just let me know. I'm not doing too bad, that one guy. I'm not doing too bad at all. You know, I'm just doing my thing. Trying to just get through all the games. There seems to be a lot of games, you know, going on, with many more in the works. And like, I have to tell everybody this, and you're gonna need to hear this. I'm getting like such a craving for Bloodborne that, like, on 2 occasions this week, I actually almost just drove out.
Will you begin another mission?
I'm speaking, Ortis. Thank you. Bloodborne, on 2 occasions, I almost went out and bought a PS3 or 4 this week. I've been using some restraint because I need the funds, but should I find one and I get one, I may have to add another day into the stream and do that, or like a playthrough or something, because I love that game and I'd like to play that game with everybody. That would be the best. You can't join the game? Why? I don't know why. You should be able to. I'm on public right now, and I should be showing online. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Accept. That sounds good to me. Do. But I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but like that's big for me, because like I love that game. I love it so much. And so what I'm hoping is if I would be able to get it back.
On navigation, Tenno.
I get another PlayStation, that is, and get the game back, that all my stuff is still saved on PlayStation, whatever the network, PSN, and then I'll be able to get my stuff back because the other PlayStation is quite dead. So that's what it is. But let's go in and we'll do the other end of the coin, and we'll see if again we can get some other people to join after. Let's do some defense. Let's do some defense. Oh my goodness. See, from doing like all those survivals and stuff like that, like for as long as we went, I swear it's amazing how many Neo relics I have. Anyone have games they're looking forward to? Good point. Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to? I can't say at E3 I want to see what Shadows Die Twice is. I can tell you that. Like, I'm very, very, very interested in what that's all about. Okay? I'm hoping, and I know people are going to hate me for this, but this is what I want. I don't want Bloodborne 2 in the vein of we're going back to Yharnam and just like doing the same beats again, right? Here's what I want. I want the game because like if you've seen that little 13-second teaser that they gave, like it definitely has the art style of Bloodborne. So what I'm hoping is like it's on another area of the planet, essentially. Maybe, you know, could be Japan, Hong Kong. It depends. I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly what that... See, there you go again. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. It's like I have to do this first, or my stuff will do it. But at any rate, like another place, but that I want them to tie back to essentially the very same... Like, I want them to come back to that story, though. I want to know more about the great ones. I want to know, I want to go deeper, like even if there's some references to, like, say to the Nightmare, you know, the Nightmare's Dream, or not the Nightmare's Dream, the what do you call it, the Hunter's Dream, like everything else. Like I want all of that to be referenced, just maybe from a different perspective, and it to tie together in the end. If I locate the target, oh, we'll be fine.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. Look for more reactant.
But that's what I want.
My Warframe is strong.
I'm also looking forward to the sacrifice quest. Like, extremely... I have, like, such an extreme, like, anxiousness for this thing to come out. The only thing that sucks is that I have to try to not spoil myself for when it actually comes out on... I wish with a quest like that they would do it so that they would release it for everybody at once. Like, just make, you know, do all the things, make sure it goes through certification, just the quest itself, because it takes so long to get the stuff, and like it's impossible not to spoil yourself, you know? Like if you watch anything on TV, you're going to hear about something going down, you know? That's just the reality of it. Yeah, Neved, let me save you the suspense. Although it's fun to play, I have it. It's just so forgettable. Feels bad that like that's becoming kind of the norm now. Like a game is actually like supposed to be forgettable, right? I don't understand that. Like, why would you want to do something so weak? Like, video games are one of the few instances that we have left that, like, you can still take risks and, like, put something out really cool. Who's coming here? Who wants some? It better not be the stalker, man. It'd be a bad deal. My buddy, you are a relic, dude. Stalker, you are a relic, my friend. You are inconsequential now. They need to do something with Stalker, like up his power or something. Do something, because he is, like I said, he's just inconsequential. Maybe it could scale with like the mean level of the group. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Hey, Boosted Mercy, how are you? Code Vein, yes. Oh, we will be. I'm definitely getting that too. By the way, Code Vein, yes. Yeah. Yep. That one's gonna be a getter. Getter. That was your plan. Holy shit! What? Just let out the God wave right there.
Reinforcements available. You can choose to leave now or continue fighting.
There is a theory. I saw it. And I mean, there's some links. They could be like, oh, only 2. Oh no. Who didn't get it? Oh no. Who didn't get theirs? I had mine like halfway through. Getting back to the theory there, yeah. I mean, like, Demon Souls and, like, kind of refers to the same thing as the Great Ones, you know? Like, it's sort of the same deal.
Need to extract will appear soon.
You know, I mean, I know that there's, you know, I don't know. I saw the video that, what's his name? Vati Vidya did on it, and he had kind of so much disdain for it. Like, it turned me off to the thought that it might be true, because he was kind of like, he kept saying over and over again, like, this is how you can take a theory and just only take the things that you want to support your own conclusions. You know, this is how this works. So, like, I know that there are similarities, I'm not 100% certain that I would actually. But like I said, there's definitely similarities, you know, without question. But pardon me. Ugh, okay. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm just not sure about it. Whoop. I'd love for it to be true, and like I said, I definitely, absolutely, unequivocally want there to be a link between this game and Bloodborne. I don't care if there's a link between this game and Dark Souls, like a distinct link. I don't care. Dark Souls, in my opinion, basically has like 3 to 4 stories. If you want to add, you know, the link between those two things, which I think is a little bit more. I think the Bloodborne one is the harder one to kind of incorporate. You know, you got Chester, which at first, like when he says his like. Brought into this timeline by a shadowy limb. I thought he was referring to like one of the amygdalas on the sides of the wall, but then like you realize that like it's the same thing that happens to your character, you know, later. So yeah. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Ooh, let me get some of this. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's a theory I want to believe. Like if Miyazaki came out and said it later that there was a link, it would make me feel good. You know, like I would feel very cathartic about the whole thing, and it would make me want to learn even more about them because there is a shared universe. But I guess that's what I'm saying. Like I really, really want there to be a link. They don't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be like. In Yharnam, have anything to do with Yharnam, you know, but it would be curious. Like you would think that if why would great ones only inhabit? Maybe I should do this. Why would great ones only inhabit one part of the world? You know, why wouldn't they be like everywhere, like kind of just infested through the place, right? Because like think about how many amygdalas are just in Yharnam alone. So like it would be cool to get like another perspective, say. Of like another potentially like another area, like you could think of it almost like if they did because of all like the script that's in the back that would allude to the fact that there is some kind of I don't know what the word would necessarily be, but some kind of allusion to the far east, I guess, and having like a Neo-ish Bloodborne thing. I mean, that just sounds delightful. Because I loved Neo too. I thought the only thing that was weak about Neo was the story. And like, to be able to have something like that, oh my god, would that be fun? Yes. Yes. Yup. Yes. I want that. I do. If someone wants to provide me that, I will buy it off them. Like, from, just so you know. If you do that, I'll buy it. Like, no questions asked. That's my firm, my solemn guarantee promise. Shit, I'll do you one better. You do that game, and if I don't own the system that you want to put it on, I will buy that system. How's that for conviction? I don't even care. Probably because the story sucked. It was like so like weird and pointless, and like you asked yourself, first of all, why is there this English demon looking guy in the middle of this thing? And then like even with other stuff, like just the intentions and the bosses at the end, like you were just like, what the hell is going on here? Like I don't know. Some of them were very cool though, I will tell you that. Oh, let me get you. Let me get you. Hey, Jimmy. What's up, buddy? Why don't you hop on here and play, dude? Jim, did you notice all this range here, buddy? I want to show you some things. Check this out. Yeah. Where did it go? Where did I even throw it? Yeah, I was going to say, what happened there? I got like smacked and turned at the same time. Yeah. Look at that.
Unless you can handle more of the...
Oh, it's like here? Nice to see RNG's back. Okay, well, have a look. Have a look, see. No, don't. Can we do it? Yeah, we can get one more wave in here. I mean, I highly doubt at this point that this is going to be the record-breaking wave for me, but... but you never know. Again, I could probably start to pay attention. Like, honestly, I haven't been paying attention to really any portion of the game yet.
For your bravery.
But that's what these type of weapons offer you, you know? I haven't looked for like energy or really anything. Wow, I'm a bad Volt player right now. Let me do some things. Where'd everybody go? Where's all the enemies? Whee! Boop. Right?
Don't forget the reactant. More to open that relic.
I won't, Space Mecha Bomb. See, like, this is something that you don't get in Destiny. You can't have this much fun. Come on, admit it. When do you ever feel that badass where you can just sit there and watch the enemies, like, as they just melt away? Never. I haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet, but it's okay. You can spoil it because I heard that the story isn't, like, you know, so incredibly amazing that you can't even handle it. So it's okay. Now, other people may have a different opinion, so I'd get chat's consent on that, obviously. Oh, the Imprex is so... Uh-oh, did I shoot the laser? I didn't mean to shoot the laser. Oh, well, watch the laser. Sorry. I went to reload. That's my Zenistar. Alright, who's shooting? Stop it. I mean, this is as nonchalant as you're going to want to get. Warframe is really fun. Although I am coming to an interesting point in my Warframe career, and it's kind of a tough one to swallow, I will tell you that. Like, and stop me if you guys...
Finish your mission and we'll take a look.
Well, no, don't stop me, but basically, let me know if this is kind of a thing that you either went through or are in the process of. Like, especially if you're a collector of Warframes, you get all these Warframes, right? So you've been putting your time in with the game. And you come to a point where, in order to maximize your like prime mods and stuff like that to get like to the true, like what I guess people would call endgame builds, right? Like, not only do those things require insane amounts of endo and credits to upgrade the full way, but like then you have to get all the forma to put into all your weapons and your Warframes and stuff like that. And if you want to use more than like one or two weapons or Warframes, like that doesn't mean that you're going to be forming like one Warframe. That means you're going to be like forming all of the Warframes, potentially 2, 3, 4 times, you know, if you want them to be capable of using one of like these maxed out prime mods. Because, you know, I mean, 16 is just way too much, you know, for a you know, for a Warframe to take in one slot, if you want to, like, utilize other slots, I mean, unless you have a bunch of other form already in there, like, you're just giving up way too much at that point, right? I heard you back there. Domino would have a really fun power. The Horish Amprex, yes. I love it. It's so fun. All my weapons are so fun right now. You know? Like, I'm just like, wow, it's just good time to be. But like I said, it puts me in a really different spot because like now that I have the weapons that I like, and I have a few of them, I'm in a position where now I have to ask myself, like, do we want to take this to the next level? Like, I have to grow up as a Warframe player. Right? And it's hard to grow up. And that means I'm going to have, like I said, that's going to require tons of credits, tons of forma, which will require tons of hours of playing if I don't want to pay for it. So, it's get out of here. It's a dilemma, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a dilemma. No. Let's have the Zenistar just take care of all the riffraff in and around the tower, if you will, right? Oh, what are you doing? He was slow. Oh, nice sweat. Easy. Oh, yeah. Sniper rifle's the best weapon in the game. You're probably right. Like I said, that's another thing. Like, I haven't even gotten through half those things. See, the problem is the sniper rifles, for me, they don't benefit me as much as, like, these big AoE weapons do. Because I like to do, you know, survivals and defenses and stuff like that. Like, so those type of weapons, like one where I can throw that Zenistar out, where I can throw the Zenistar out, set it there, have it do some serious damage, you know, or, you know, in the case of the Amprex, where I can sit there and be within a crowd of enemies and literally fire at one and hit them all, with some surprisingly, I would say, incredible damage results. You know, I see those orange crits all the time. I keep reloading the Amprex like it had the old ammo economy. That's the thing. Like, it's hard to get through my mind that, like, you don't have to reload it constantly. Okay, so Super Vandal, but I bet you also,
Unless you can handle more.
I think we can do one more round. I think I'm down for one more round. But also, Harrow with the Amprex is ridiculous. Oh, okay. If you want to hop on and play, yes, absolutely. Yes. And we're not necessarily, it's just that they're here. But I'm doing this for the defense aspect of it. We'll do one more round and then hop on. If anybody wants to hop on again, please, Xbox, join me. I wish I had some Radiant Relics too, you know. Stromquist, how are you? Good to see you. Steps, Divine. Let's see, who else didn't I get to say hello to yet? Zeldameister. Hello to everybody. Good to see all you wonderful people today. Ooh, what are you doing? Boop. I mean, this is ridiculous, though. Look how much range it has. Like, when I'm not talking about the initial beam, but like all the other beams. They just like go out and see. It's like you literally have Palpatine's Force Lightning. I love it. Yeah. You know, every time you use the Amprex, you can like feel confident in doing like your best impression of the Emperor, right? Just watch yourself. Don't get too overconfident with it like he did. Hey, man.
Transference still holding.
Just clean it up a little bit here. Get rid of some of the riffraff. Okay, so we're going to go back to this. Ah! That way. I'll add you in 1 second here. I need a little taste of that right there.
Come on.
We'll start it off with that. Wow. You beast. Yeah. I'm going to do that every time I throw that thing out. So, I mean, it's just going to... It's part of my fun with the Zenistar. I love it to death. It's so much fun. Okay. I didn't really want to kill that guy anyhow. Just want him to know that I'm coming for him. Uh-oh. Pretty effective, actually. Dang. Quit hiding back here. Yeah, there you go. Whee!
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
See that? This is like right now. It still feels pretty stress-free, right? Is there any booty up here for me? Hey, not you. Okay. What's that? That's no forma Maradetron, by the way. Pretty good. I'm surprised how good. Thing does a ton of damage. Where are you? Oh, you're up here? Wait, sir? Oh, I got hit by the beam. The beam! Boom! 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 Oh, it like shoots out a bunch of pellets. I did not know that. Thought it was something more akin to like a slug. Oh, my first shot was terrible. Okay. They're burning too fast. Oh, stop. Bitch. Zenny, help me! Help me! Ha ha ha! You shall not come here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Okay. Snaps finger. Form an end for all the more to start. Yeah, but I mean, Strom, how many? Like, I'm like, if you do one, for me in my position, like every frame that I have is already optimized to like the best I can do. So if I put one primed, like if I max out one primed one, it's going to affect every build that's in. And if I'm going to want to keep that build going, I'm going to have to form all those other frames. That's only for one. Like if I wanted to do them all, like, you know, if I'm talking about, you know, doing for the prime pressure point, which actually I think I might have one already done there, but prime point blank, actually both of them, because I have one of my carrier prime that I use a lot. Prime flow, you know, prime continuity I already have. Like there's just a ton of them, and like every one would require like multiple forma. I mean, I understand it, you know, it's part of the game, and everybody that's in that spot now, they already went through it, so I get that. It's like if you make this decision, it's a decision that you're gonna have to live with. You see that? You see that move? Still has some good reflexes. me see. I'm gonna get Dynasty. You know what? I tried to get the Dynasty skin. I couldn't find it. Like, it's not... there's like 3 heavy blade things you can do, and I couldn't get it. Like, I don't know if I have to have chroma on or what the story is, but... Can we finally... Are we finally talking about Avengers Infinity War? Like, is that... Okay, so for... Because if you guys are talking about it, then I'm going to finally talk about it, because I've been dying to speak to somebody about it. Everybody that, like, all the people that I speak to, like, they don't have the interest like I do. So if you're listening to this stream, either while it's being recorded now or after the fact, just know that there'll probably be some pretty significant story spoilers coming up. Chroma Dynasty and Dominion Heavy Blade. Is it like a pack you gotta buy? You know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something about the Hulk. You guys are talking about the Hulk now, right? Why are we letting it live? Is it like a? Is this a thing? Oh, my guy's killing it. My sweeper doesn't care about why are we letting this thing live? Yeah, strong, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, what I'm going to have to do, if I want to make that commitment, that means that everything else that I want to play with is going to fall back. Like, for at least a couple, like, probably, like, well, a couple days to 2 weeks, like, I'm going to be only able to play with, like, 1 frame. You know, because I can't get on and play. So the crowd plug can heal. Oh, nice. Okay, good call. So... it's like I'll be restricted to those, and I hate that because, like, I love the fact that, like, I have all these frames. I use, like, I mean, you can tell. Crap! I hit that. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Let me go over here so I don't hurt anything. Grab some of this shit. I see what's going on here. We're trying to heal the cryopod, the shield at least. I think we'll be just fine regardless, but you know, it is what it is. Wow. But so I'm just I'm to that point where, like I said, I'm gonna have to grow up as a Warframe player. It's just how it goes sometimes. Will you get out of my face? I'm trying to talk. Stop it. Get. So, oh, anybody that's watched now we're moving to Avengers now. Okay, for a little bit. I'm going to speak about Avengers now for a little bit. That was like, it was one of the best movies, and it was such a cathartic payoff to anybody that loves Marvel films and Marvel comics. You know, maybe not so much to the comic people, because there are a lot of differences that go on there, right? I didn't do that. But I thought that some of the things that we got to see, like the themes that were going on, like everything, like the one theme, and Captain America, he like alludes to this in Civil War, and Tony doesn't acknowledge. He says, you know, every time that you try to stop a war before it happens, you know, innocent people die, and essentially like that's what he's fighting against in Thanos, you know, because that's essentially Thanos is doing. You know, he's trying to stop a war before it happens. You can't say that every single one of those groups, you know, are bound for the same type of catastrophe that your own people are. And you can't put you can't wrap the world in cellophane. Like, as much as you try, it's never going to work out for you, you know? So, at the end of the day, like, you just gotta kind of let things happen as they're going to happen. And, you know, there's going to be some bad that comes from it, and you're just going to have to mitigate it as it comes. But it should never be considered systemic if there isn't a systemic link involved. You know what I'm saying? And that's... But the counter, what makes Thanos so neat, is that you can understand, and even within the film itself, you get the idea that Thanos is just doing everything that everybody else is doing. He's trying to protect his notion of family, you know, and caring and understanding and like never wanting anything like that to happen again to another group of people.
Reinforcements of
All right, we'll pull out of this one and see if we can't get a few more people in for another one. But that was pretty fun, you know. So, and that's the thing, like they all exhibit it too. Like it's the same basic concept you see in Scarlet Witch in protecting Vision, you know. And the funny thing is like, I don't know if Thanos, because he has the mind gem and or I guess the other gems, already understands it, but like he's the only one who's willing to make the sacrifice. You know, had Scarlet Witch destroyed the Mind Stone way before, story spoilers now, way before, this would never have been an issue. But both her and Steve Rogers could not bring themselves to do it, which even Vision mentions in the thing, that it's completely unlike Captain America to not do that, because he did it like years before. He wanted to sacrifice his life, somebody who could essentially turn the tide of any war, you know, and could probably bring peace quicker in any future conflict than any other person on the planet at that time. And he sacrificed himself for a portion of the people that he cared about, right? So it's just funny, like. And then Peter Quill was the same thing. Tony Stark was that character in Civil War, you know, that basically looked past logic and let emotions ride. And like, I think the concept of the movie is that, you know, emotions and logic need to be balanced like everything else. Okay. There should be a level of logic that goes into every emotion that you know, experience, you know, whenever you do experience it. But there should also be an air of emotion when you're looking at things logically, because things are bigger in the world than black and white, right? And for me, that's what made this story so incredible, was just the idea that like they kind of broke those two concepts together, and it really like kind of made you think about, like, people would do anything for their family, and in Thanos' case would do the most unthinkable thing, but yet everybody else in a similar situation, like, you know, were willing to sacrifice the universe for one person. You know, there's got to be a balance in between. So I don't know. It's just so good. Yeah, when Thanos grabbed the moon, it was amazing. The Red Skull scene was incredible. Like, yes, I knew that he was always alive too. I mean, it only made sense because, you know, he was sucked up through the Space Stone. And again, anybody that saw what was at the end of Avengers, whenever they take the two pieces, or they're not two pieces, but they took the Tesseract, Thor and Loki, and when they turned it, that same passage shot up through the to Asgard, because the Bifrost was destroyed, right? So anybody that saw that point, saw that part of the movie, and at the same time, I'll get to that message in a second, and at the same time, you know, had seen the end of Captain America, should have known that Red Skull is somewhere, right, in existence. We just don't necessarily know where. So it was a neat spot for him to come up in. I won't lie. You know, I liked it. Okay, so, ooh. Let's do, I guess let's go with another defense, right? Yeah, I like it, because I have tons of these anyhow. I'll show you the sword. Oh, you in? Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on, wait. Boosted, are you on? Not right now. Okay. Okay, my bad. Anybody else want to play before we get in? What is your gamer tag again, Boosu? Let me know. Or if you can get in yourself. Are you on? All right, it's not letting me. Are you not showing online potentially? Or did it not like update that I let you in a friend? Wow, there's. Ah, okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. There you are. Hop on in. This will give us the 4. Sweet. Okay, so that was what the message about. I got you. I got you. Even better. We're good to roll now. Come on in. Oh, okay, so we have doubles and a stars. Should I keep playing as Volt, or should I consider... Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah, let's have some fun with Volt. We never play with Volt, right? All right, okay. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. That's fine. I like... This is my favorite tile set in the game anyhow, so it's all good. Everybody get in. Get ready. Novad, how about the part where Tony Stark looked at Peter Quill beforehand, and I don't know if any... Oh, what happened? Oh no, what happened? Maybe it'll jump you back in again. It's been doing this stuff a lot recently. I don't know what the hell's going on with the connections, but when Tony Stark looked at Peter Quill, just as he saw what was going to happen, and like, I don't know if it was necessarily the intention of Robert Downey Jr. to like encapsulate this, but like in his eyes, I saw like, oh my God, don't do this. I know what this leads to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he played that so perfect, and it was, oh my God, it was gorgeous. Oh my God, this. Yeah, see, my Planet Star doesn't look nearly as cool. Mine's kind of small.
Do you have a matching relic?
I need to get that thing. Let's see, you got to do the double. All right, let's do this. This is going to be fun. Okay, so we got a good crew here. So I feel like we can go for it, right? We can go for it. The record for me personally, and I don't know about the rest of you, is 50 waves. Now, if you have done more than that, let me know in the comment section, or I mean the chat right now, because I would be curious to hear. Because, you know, if somehow we're able to break my record, maybe we can break yours. Oh, look at that. God, I love that. That's like one of the best looks. You shall not pass. I mean, that's just pure and simple it. I'm just gonna run around and commentate. Everybody else shoot stuff. Well, I'm gonna get a couple things shot in here. Time. I'm gonna get all these guys right there. And the CGI when he cried was, oh, I mean, like, you know, yeah. I mean, again, adding Blade into the MCU later. I mean, they're technically already in the same universe, are they not? I mean, you could totally add Blade in. I'd like to see the Wesley Snipes Blade. I don't want a new Blade. I would like to know that, like, in some way that those... Because those stories are relatively small, the Blade stories. Like, if they could be considered to be in the same... Not universe per se, but, like, you know, maybe they did actually happen. Like, plus, I thought Wesley Snipes was a badass Blade. Like, I don't understand everybody's saying like all this stuff about Black Panther, and like I'm not saying Black Panther was cool, although I think he was much cooler in Civil War than he was in Black Panther. I don't like Blade was badass. That dude ruled. I don't get it. Well, I liked his movies. I really did. Maybe I'm the goof for oh! Give me that red crit, baby. But yeah, so getting back to little Infinity War stuff, like I will tell you that I loved all the callbacks to a number of things. Like I got to tell you guys, one of my favorite movies ever is the movie Snatch, directed by Guy Ritchie, and Benicio del Toro was in it, and Brad Pitt was in it. And like when Thanos was standing over top of the Collector, being Benicio del Toro, and he's like, "Where's the stone?" Like, to me, like, I caught that immediately, that he was going back to that movie. It was the best thing. I'm like, oh my God, you didn't do that. Like, you legend. Like, that was great. And like, just other things, different things, like the way that they handled their characters was it was flawless. You know, just the little things that were happening, like kind of before with, the Guardians of the Galaxy, like before they kind of got into it. Yeah, keep them red crits going then, baby. Let me see them all. I'll take as many as you can give me. You know? I mean, like I said, I'd be down with Blade, but you know what they should do is they should have him cameo. And I don't know if they said they might do this, but on the Defenders or on one of those shows first, if you want to get a taste and see what people think about it. Because like that would be basically an area that he would show up in. You know? And to be honest with you, I will say the same thing for DC. Like, you need to embrace, like, Constantine. I liked Constantine. I thought that was a good movie. I really did. I enjoyed that a lot. I mean, it may be not completely true to the character, but it was, you know, it was pretty good. No. Oh, yeah, exactly. That was another one. How about that? That was like perfect, too. Yeah, they did a lot of good things. They did a ton of good things. I liked the Thanos. It didn't kind of happen in the same exact way, but like the Thanos Captain America. You know, kind of confrontation at the end where, you know, like kind of Captain America stands down. Like, for me personally, like, I would have loved to have seen like something happen at that point to kind of harken back to what happened in the actual comic. Like, maybe that's the moment, like when Thor's like completely standing down Thanos, that like the hammer comes flying in and hits him in the chest or something. I don't know.
Continue to defend. Aborted.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I feel like the DCEU though needs like a burst of a character that actually like has somewhat succeeded. And like, other than Wonder Woman, like, man, their movies suck in my opinion. I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand. Justice League was so weird. Why don't they like the stories that are already written? Like, I don't understand that with DC. Like, here's my thoughts on the idea. They like if anybody's reading any DC comics right now, how would you not consider doing something in the vein of like Batman Dark Knight? Or like or not Batman Dark Knight, Dark Knight's Metal. Like that whole story. For anybody that's read the Dark Knight's Metal or like even seen stuff on YouTube, like that is like one of the coolest Batman stories I have ever heard. And it would be incredible. It would be so much fun. They could cast all kinds of different people to be different Batmans to come together from different universes. Like, how much fun can you possibly have right there? Or how about even the Green Lantern? If you wanted to do Green Lantern again, like, do like Blackest Day, like, right? There's a Darkest Night. What is it? Yeah, I think Blackest. I think that's the one. Where basically where they talk about all of the Lantern Corps come together, and the Black Lanterns are essentially like, I don't know, like undead sorta, and like they revive half the Justice League in like one universe. You know, I think Superboy Prime gets involved, who's like criminally underused, even though I hate him because he's like one of those characters that really doesn't have a weakness. They like have to like write in a weakness for Superboy Prime every single episode because he doesn't like really have one. Blackest Night, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many good comic stories that are already out there. Quit doing your own crap. And like, some people said that this was like towards injustice. Well, like, Superman was bad for like 30 seconds. Where was the payoff to all that? Like, I don't know. It's just like, if you were going to go injustice route, that's one way to do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get it. And I thought Ben Affleck had like a little bit of a say in some of that stuff, or maybe he didn't. But I know that he's a comic book reader, and it makes me question some of like what stories he was actually into if some of this stuff got through. Because I don't like. I wasn't necessarily so much excited about Ben Affleck being Batman. I didn't think there'd be a problem with his Batman. I thought he'd be like, Batman for me will probably always be either Michael Keaton or Christian Bale. You know, I thought that those two kind of represented the character pretty well. But at the same time, like, I don't care if there's other interpretations on the character. But like, I was really hoping that his involvement in like the whole thing would have infused like a knowledge of like comics in general, and like maybe go for some of them grittier things. And maybe I didn't read certain things that, you know, he wanted certain things and they didn't get to. I don't know. You never know. Batman Who Laughs. Ugh! Like, I really enjoyed that. Like, that was so cool. The Batman Who Laughs. Like, yeah. What was the other one too? Like Dark Side Batman. Like, I can't remember which one that was, but to me, like, that was amazing. Like, just in the way that it was delivered too, and like, I don't want to. I hate to spoil it for people who haven't read it, but I highly doubt most people who haven't. Let me ask you this: tell me in the chat now if you have a problem being spoiled with what happens with Dark Side Batman, and I won't say anything. But like, Batman Who Laughs is pretty awesome. You know, I'm not disagreeing with that. But let me just say, yeah, except for Adam West, yeah, but he was like campy Batman. So he doesn't necessarily count as Batman. Thank you for that red crit. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to talk about it now because no one said anything. Doomsday Batman. That's it. Okay, so like, you've seen it before, like that situation where Superman gets to a point where he's kind of turned for, and it doesn't matter the reason, because I'm not going to get too deep into that, but essentially it comes back to the same like Dark Knight, or what was the same thing that they had in Batman v Superman, where, you know, Batman has to kind of fight I guess, a crazed Superman, or what he believes that to be. And Superman is about to hurt him and basically, or is about to come after him. And Batman does the same simple trope that he always does. He brings out like a kryptonite staff, right? And Superman just kind of shoots down with his heat beam and slices off Batman's arm with the staff, right? Rendering him pretty much useless. So it's at that point that like the best part comes in, that like you get to hear, oh man, is my weapons are like locked. Yeah, I can't use anything. But it essentially, you get to hear him, like Batman, kind of talk to Superman and say, like, you know, like, you were the light of this world. Like, I like only wanted to believe the good in you, and we need you here, you know, and you failed us, right, in the way that you're acting. And he's like, and I'm not gonna let you hurt me anymore. And he like shoots himself up with this doomsday like mixture that essentially turns him into Doomsday, but he also has like kryptonite breath. So he just runs up to Superman and just kind of just gives him what for, and just wrecks Superman. Just completely wrecks him, you know. And then it's shortly after that he's pretty much recruited by the Batman Who Laughs, you know. So Batman Who Laughs is really the ringmaster here, you know, aside from, you know, the entity. I'm gonna have to die. This sucks. I hate this, man. I can't do anything. Alright, guys, let me die. Here, hit me. Please. Please. No, stop it. No. Shoot me. Oh, wait, I know how to do it. Use the laser. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Appreciate you. There we go. That's what a teammate does for another teammate. Oh!
Look for more reactant.
You know, I'm beginning to think that whoever hit that laser wasn't actually trying to kill me because I asked them to. Barbados, that's the one. Yeah. But like, I guess Darkseid, like, inadvertently kind of unleashed when he sent Batman back in time, which that was kind of odd. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure. Okay. Holy shit! What? Did you see that? It's like I'm just like an electricity machine right now. I'll take all those crits, thank you. Oh, there was a red one for you. Hey, Shane, how are you? Yep. Yes, you can. We're going to do some stuff. Just going to keep going. We'll try to go for max waves. That's the deal. But yeah. Once we get out of here, we can probably switch up teams again. Do what we do. Good to see you, by the way. If I missed anybody, I feel bad. I don't necessarily know if I've missed anybody in stream today. Hey, what are you doing? Pardon me. It's more potent than you would think. A little taste of that.
The relic has been crafted. Finish your mission.
Oh, the Imprex is so dirty. It's so dirty at this point. You are a scumbag if you use it. And you know what? I love being a scumbag right now because it is the dirtiest. I'm not coming in here, baby. What? Hey, why did my disc come back already? Oh, I'm coming for you. That's satisfying. Oh, I got the red hand of death right now. Oh, look at all the booty in here. Don't mind if I help myself to some of your stuff. I guess I should do this. Like, I haven't even needed my... Feel bad. Sorry. Put that there. We got the blanket defense going. Watch this. Yeah. Blanket defense. The back is covered, everybody. We got that. Eee. I like your little shield. Oh my god. You see those numbers? Doo-doo. Oh. Put that there. Wow. Oh my god. Look how... That's getting all the way over. You know, I love the Zenistar. It's just so good. I'll sing its praises forever. It's so beautiful. I love it. Sorry. I know I should be fighting, but sometimes you just have to sit back and kind of watch it. Ooh. Hey, Red. How you doing? Here, I'll contribute. I wonder. Well, I mean, I have no faith in DC. Shazam movie could be good. We'll have to see. I hope they do 'em. I hope they do it right. Let's put it that way. I really hope they do it right. I hope they don't make Shazam corny, because Shazam like isn't corny.
Do you choose?
You know, he's a kid, but he's not corny. I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, so-called. Yes, I have heard that Battlefield 5 is getting a lot of... I've heard... You know what, though? I'm going to tell you some things. I'm hearing everything gets a lot of hate these days. And I'm beginning to wonder, like... If maybe... Instead of getting hate, we should just like if we don't like it, let's just leave it alone. let's not give it any press, because half the time whenever something gets hate, like it feels like they get more attention brought to them, right? That's just my opinion. I don't know. And then like it seems like then you get more people that want to jump on the other side of it, and it just causes a huge debate that'll never be finished because there's no definitive right answer. You know, like. I would say the same thing, but what about Black Ops 4? Like that's getting a ton of hate right now, you know, because they're going away from the, from having a story, and they're moving to just battle royal mode, and it's like, the sad part is that until people stop buying any of this stuff, it's all a moot point. Like they're gonna go for the money. That's the reality of the thing.
Don't forget the reactant.
And so all that you can really do, I mean, you can get pissed about it, but they don't care. They only care if you can mobilize enough to actually affect sales. And even then, you have to have such a huge number of things to kind of happen the way that oh, what? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It seems like the hate sometimes fuels the things that we hate to keep coming back. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, you know, make your own judgment at the end of the day. Like, go to the thing. Don't say a word. Wait for it to come out. Take a look at it. If it's good, praise it. If it sucks, just don't acknowledge it. Mainly because I don't think that people are listening for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying when I say that? Like, I feel like when people are listening, they're listening only with their pocketbooks. So if that's the precedent that gets set, then all, you know, future decisions are going to hinge on that exact same precedent, right? And money shouldn't be like the end all be all for decisions. I mean, it shouldn't, right? I hope not.
That's it. You are relic.
You know, but at the same time, I can understand its importance as well. So there's got to be like a nice balance. I think that's where the issue always comes in. People don't have a problem with people making a profit if they don't feel like they're getting, you know, bent over in the process. It's when the curtain gets unveiled or, you know, brought back and they find out that they're being taken, you know, for a fool, that's when you really start to see stuff. And it's like I feel like if there wasn't a constant situation where it seemed like everybody was trying to take advantage of everybody else for everybody else's gain, then probably be in a better spot now. But who am I to judge, right? And what do I know? Nothing. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're games at the end. And, like, what I will say about a lot of these games is that, like, I feel bad for the WoW. I was expecting that. No, you just stop for a second while I finish you off here, buddy. I feel like that's the thing about it. Like, a lot of times we don't even know what the hell we're getting before we hate on it because of one thing that we've seen. And, like, what I think that's starting to contribute to is you're starting to see games take less and less of a risk. Woo! Wow, I am somehow like Neo dodging these lasers right now. And you know, like in 2 seconds I'm going to get killed by one. Does the Zenistar, like, does it damage, like, up? Like, is it just ground level damage, or does that actually go any higher than that? Whoa! Man of culture. Curtain. People do want to hate. Like, there's definitely... Well, it's because hate has become profitable now. Hate has become influential now. And because of social media, like, now you can be... can damage upwards. Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I love getting these little messages across my screen. These are great. But, like... Look... I know that like it's a tough subject right now, but like I still feel like, first of all, disputes of all like things like Me Too and that kind of thing should probably be handled privately. I just don't see why this kind of stuff has to go to you know, social media right away. I feel like, I'm not saying that if there's things that are going on that's bad, I mean, like, you know, by all means, you know, work it out. But I feel like what's starting to happen now is that's the first thing people do is like they'll go right to social media with their issues, and like not a lot of things good are going to come from that. You know, you gotta there's a time and place for everything, including punishment, you know, even when it's just. Hate is very easy. Hi, Mr. Stelio. It's good to see you. I didn't even notice you there, man. So who's excited for Call of Taroth tomorrow? Who's coming in? Who's playing? I'm actually really excited. That was like I think one of my favorite parts of Warframe, of Monster Hunter World up to till now. I just thought it was very raid-like, but it wasn't. But it didn't require you to commit to the mechanics of a raid.
Extraction is better. So you can handle more of the enemy.
So called. Make me laugh. Does anybody listen to the song or to the group Tool? Anybody listen to Tool at all? They have a song called Vicarious. If you don't like Tool, that's fine. You don't have to like Tool. But if you really want to get an interesting perspective on things that may not be, maybe a little bit closer to the truth than anybody really wants to admit, just look up the words to that song. And I promise you, if you read enough of it, and if you like that sort of thing, you're going to get an idea pretty quick of, we're overlapping. We want to get this damaged little spaced out, right? You take that side. I'll take this one. Now we're good gravy. Oh, I can't wait for Tool to actually put out. Like, I saw that, like, Maynard's touring with, A Perfect Circle? I'm like so surprised. I mean, just because of the fact that they did say they were coming out with this album, you know, and people have been waiting for it. I figured they'd be touring pretty hard for it. I love that this dude Maynard, who's this like crazy like when you see him, he looks anything but normal, and yet he has like a vineyard. He enjoys fine wines. I think he makes his own. I love Maynard is like one of my favorite musicians, and maybe even like favorite like media personalities. Like, and I love the way he just views society for what it is, and then just puts it out in song. That's fun. That's fun to me. I like that. Yeah. Hey, Minty! Good to see you, my man. We're doing some survivals and stuff and things and junk. Woo! Oh my. Good, you can moderate the comments again. Then I can focus on looking at this stuff. I appreciate you. And yes, Stelios, that's exactly what it says. That people love drama. People love death. People love all that, but they only love it from a distance. You know? They like the idea of it more than the actual thing itself. Which is kind of... What's with the screen? You see that? Oh, is there fireworks? Ah! You know, but that's... See, we were talking about that. Well, that... Minty, you got to get that, man. We were just talking about that Zelda Meister and the fact that, like, for me at least, it's like a double-edged sword because I have to sit there and wait until it shows up, you know, for console essentially, and like that sucks because I don't want to be spoiled, but I'm gonna be because how am I gonna sit there and just like accept that this information is out there in the Warframe world and that I'm gonna have to wait an additional, you know, month or whatever, how long it's going to take to do it. Like, that sucks, man. I don't like it. Ah! I saw that. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, unfortunately, like it's not like that. And even when people have empathy, it still drives, you know, like people to go and look and give attention to maybe things that necessarily shouldn't be given attention to. But it's like moth to the flame thing. We can't. It's not something that I think even we can like help. It's a natural response. I think what Maiden is trying to put, to put out in the song is the hypocrisy of people trying to make other people believe that it isn't something that's going on, and that furthermore that people aren't like exploiting it. You know, like for exactly that exact that thing, because it's a resource that can be exploited. In fact, can be exploited quite well, as anybody that's watching or paying attention can see. Thick thighs. Well, you know, I can tell you this: thick thighs. Don't they? They say they at least help the population, right? I know. I was always a fan of them. What happens if Warframe gets a battle royale? I wouldn't be as critical if they have the rest of the game. Then I would actually think it'd be a pretty cool addition. But if like Warframe came out and said, "Okay, guys, like in order to influx, we want to make Warframe 2, right? So Warframe 2 is coming out in 3 years, and we find out that there's no cinematic quest. It's just like a survival or just whatever until they get to a point where I don't know, like they're happy with where they want to get with the game." Like, yeah, I would be really pissed. Personally, I'd be very, very mad. Which is, again, I think a lot of people are pissed at Destiny. Yep. I mean, like, I never really got into the Battle Royale, to be quite honest with you guys. Like, oh, okay, good. Like, it was a fad that never really hit me. I played a tiny bit of Fortnite, just the tiniest bit. I downloaded it, played a couple games. I didn't enjoy any of it for any number of reasons. Just it's not my type of game. You know, at the end of the day, I am not a PvP focused person. I will do it, especially if I'm playing with other people. Like, that's usually when you'll see me do it. Like, rarely do I ever do PvP by myself, unless there's like some kind of milestone or something that I have to get. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, they did get that. There isn't. There is that. There is that. Hey, Andre, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me today. I mean, again, I honestly, if you're telling me that they would just get a battle royale mode, just like in an update, you know, to something to spice up the conclave, because, like, let's be real about it. The fact that it doesn't have a, let's put it this way, given how everything seems to go, like, I would have rather them kept the raid and got rid of the conclave, because no one seems to care about it. What is going on with the... is it fireworks? Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, what? What? What's happening? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that Zenny star. Zennying? Starring? Why panic? Oh my God. No, no, no. Ah. I mean, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you're not going to put any work into the conclave because nobody likes... What? What kind of shield does he have? I've never seen it, like, resist damage that bad. Uh-oh. Really? I mean, that sucks if that's the case. Like, it doesn't make me feel happy at all. I don't know, like, the problem with Conclave for me is it's too, like, you're running, people are just running around and bullet jumping across each other, like, some kind of, like, and I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but, like, it actually seems like one of those scripted, like, fights in certain movies, like, with two ninjas, you know, like, we're at the point where they're just, like, kind of dancing across the map against each other. It might look kind of cool, but it doesn't, like, really, it doesn't do well for gameplay. Like, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, but I just can't do it. Like, it's just so awkward. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, a battle royale might be fun if it was in a real long place that, like, maybe you could, like, snipe and stuff. You know, maybe that would. I don't know. Maybe that's what Warframe Conclave needs. I mean, everybody else has one. Why not? What's the harm? How long would that take to make? Just make it a battle royale in Cetus. It's a big old open map, right? Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem like it'd be hard at all. Hey, no bad. Take care. Oh my. Oh my God, the damage. Okay, that's what it was. Makes sense. Oh, Mace's macing up there. Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. Like, you know, I'm just saying. Okay, so how about the planes with 20 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe make it a little bit shorter of a situation. 25. I don't know. Like, I don't. All I'm saying at the end of the day is, like, Conclave needs something. It really does. Have I told you about my love for the Zenistar? I'm sorry. I should shut up about it, I know. I'll tell you this. There's never been a more worthwhile, for me at least, reward for logging into 300 days of a game that I've ever experienced than the Zenistar. So that in itself is something, if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'll be honest now. Again, I don't really care for Destiny 2's Crucible at all. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Destiny 1's Crucible. What? What? That's what I wanted to do. Just put you there. Oh, I hit off somebody's knee. No. Put that on. Okay. Oh, I know. Sonny, I'm going to tell you a thing. I finished the meat of the video last night regarding my Zenistar. I hope to have that out after this weekend. There was a development. There was a development with the Zenistar. Draw, varmint. I don't want to spoil the video right now. No thing. Yeah, the Mara Detron it's a weapon for the ages, I think. Oh, red critty, red critty. Whoa, no. Yeah. What? Yeah. No, not again. Oh, wait, okay, it's at least let me use the weapon. Oh, man, I hate when it does this. Now I can't see. God, this sucks. Like, what am I... What's happening? What's happening? What?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
What's going on? I'll take that. I need them anyhow. Let me wonder if there's a possibility of me getting rid of that without dying. Why do I have to die all the time? Why do I have to give up my deaths?
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
It's still, yep. What is going on? sucks, by the way. What am I shooting whenever the Amprex is on my back?
Want to open that relic.
Why is this happening? What? No. That one. And this one. Oh, you got some stuff? Nice. Pardon me. Some of that stuff. And oh wait. What? Oh god, here we go. What's going on there? What? Did I get everything? I gotta die. I'm gonna have to die. This is just getting ridiculous. Here, don't come over here. Alright, thank you. Oh no, wait, no. I had to die. Because I couldn't use any of my ability, or I mean I couldn't use my Zenith Star and my thing was glitching out and all kind of other bad things. Is that twice now that it's happened in this mission? That sucks, man. I hate using my stuff. Some frames are just better. Let's see. I feel the real issue that Warframe plays its own way because of the amount of options. No other shooter has this many options for tools of destruction. Well, that's a good point. That's a very good point. I mean, I hate to say it, but, like, I don't know, maybe a Battle Royal might work out better for Warframe. Just because of that. Because then you could put every one of those weapons on the map somewhere. You know, you could have a whole slew of just those weapons. You know, maybe you wouldn't use any of your stuff, and just like you do there, essentially it would just... You would show up onto the plains or whatever, Venus, naked, and find everything that you needed to get. Energy for your stuff, health. I don't know. I'm coming. I think the Warframe cryopod's looking good there. We should be fine. A few of them kills in. Hey guys. We'll spray all around. I'm sure it'll kill a bunch of... Whoa, goodness. Dang. Whew. Looks like we have the added difficulty of dodging the laser periodically. Alright. Yeah. Wow, we could do something here today. No. Look at all that fun stuff. I mean, hey, look, I'll be honest with you. I get you that you might not be looking for a Battle Royale in Warframe, and I'm not looking for one either. I'm just saying... The Conclave is like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's very many people that are very excited about it. It just seems like a mode that exists. I'm guessing that there are a group of people that play it. You know, apparently more than the raids. I still feel like a thing with the raids. A lot of it has to do with the fact that it's 8-player and like. for the longest time, like especially when I first started playing, I wasn't like trying to figure out everything I could about the game. Like I just assumed because of like in Destiny, when it says 6-player raid, it means that you need 6 players. I just kind of assumed that like you needed 8 players to play the raid. So I think just in that perception alone, that would keep a lot of Warframe players from even considering the raid. You know, did for me until I found out that like the truth of the matter that didn't necessarily require all that. I mean, that's marvelous. I'm coming. No. Oh, no. I was going to get you. Where's the other one? I can't. Oh, we're good. Limbo or Wukong. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Then it would have its own meta. I guess I don't know what the point of Conclave is, maybe. Because you can't really use your abilities that much. And like, they're kind of what makes Warframe. I mean, the guns are great, don't get me wrong. But then they take all your guns that you've been working hard on and like feel a particular way. And then like you use them in Conclave and they don't feel good anymore. They feel like garbage. Because they don't have any of the... I mean, any secondary immediately feels bad if you have a Lethal Torrent mod, you know, on anything that you're using. Hey, we got some PvP over. You want to play? I've tried Linaro. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. I haven't found any mode in Warframe that I was willing to actually go in by myself so far. I can just chill out and play, and that should say everything that you need to know about it. Pure and simple. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not saying they have to remove it. I'm just saying then do something with it already, you know? I get that, like, not a lot of people might be into it. Okay. But why don't you make it so that it's a game mode that people, like, you know, could get into? Is it a game mode that people aren't into because they don't feel that that's a necessary part of Warframe? Or is it a game mode that people don't get into because it's not necessarily that fun? You know, I love Warframe. You know, I love DE. I don't necessarily I don't usually criticize them that often. But like, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see the point of it. It doesn't serve a goal. It's just kind of there for the sake of being there. So instead of just keeping a half-assed mode in your game when everything else is becoming so awesome, it's really, I mean, like, you know, think about it. Everything in the star chart essentially prepares you for whatever, end game stuff you might get into later. You see the beginnings of defense and survivals and everything else that you encounter, even with like the Void Onslaught. You get a better idea of how to do that just by going through the star chart. So it's not like the star chart is an inferior thing. It's more of a training ground and a place for you to kind of gear up. Again? I hate you, game. Why are you taking away my fun? I just want to use my Zenistar. That's all. I just want to use it. I earned this bitch. Let me use it. Oh, God. Nope. Nope. I'll take the shields. I'll take the shields. Wow. That was my fault. I was stupid. That was me being dumb for the sake of being dumb. Maybe a little reckless. Maybe I should have left them. I don't want to lose another life. But I really don't like shooting with the Zenistar in my hand still. That sucks. See what I'm saying? Like, I know. Okay, it moved it. So far, so good. Okay. Alright, well. I mean, I sure would like to be able to use my Zenistar too. But I'll take it. Yeah. I might have screwed myself there. It doesn't help. This happens all the time when I will tell you the one thing about the Zenistar is that it glitches out a ton. I don't know if that's like made to be in the game or something to like balance its awesome level, its awesome quotient, if you will. Potentially that's possible. Oh no, put that thing back. No, I don't want to see that. If I can't have the disc, then I don't want to see it.
Relic cracked open. Finish first. Find out what's inside.
I gotta say, I'm liking Bolt more and more. Wow. No, hey, there's the Zenistar again. Ah, it's annoying. Stop it. I mean, I was going to put my Zenistar there, but, the game won't let me play with it. I guess Samaris is here, and he's like, Hunter, you can't use that thing anymore. You've been using it too much, even though it took you 300 days to get. Do you think me a sadist? Feels like you're shooting a big old curling iron. Is that what it's supposed to be modeled after? I know it's not. I'm just screwing with you. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I know what I gotta do then. Because I'm really tired of that. I mean, doesn't that look awkward? Stop it! Just pick the damn things up. I don't care. Oh, you're bothering me. No, I don't. Stop it. Just stop that. That's pretty tasty. I don't know. It happens to me constantly. Like I'd say 30% of the time when I use the Zenistar, it will glitch up on me. 30%. You want to reload that thing or not? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's annoying. I just wish, you know? I just wish that would quit. Oh, God, stop it. Hurting my ears. I'm going to die again. I'm going to have to. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Favorite prime frame. Oh, man. I get asked this all the time. We have to do a video. Okay, I'm done. I'm dead. Fine, 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 fine. Here, shoot me. Okay, Warframe, you win. You win. You win, buddy. You win. I lose, and you win. I don't really know what who my favorite prime frame is. It's really tough. Changes like every couple days. Like I love Saren Prime. I'll always love Saren Prime. I'm scared to bring the Zenistar even out now at this point. Like she's amazing and she's so much fun now, and I can't wait to see what her rework does. So it's all going to be good things from her, right? But like I also very much enjoy playing with Rhino Prime. And I love Loki Prime now. I mean, I really, you know, having Loki Prime. And here I am with Volt Prime, and I got to tell you, that's fun to watch. Wow. Wow. I gotcha. I can't wait to see it. So I don't know. Like I just don't know. You know, it's funny, but there are like so many frames that like I would actually put on like equal footing as far as how much I like them, just because they serve a purpose. Like there's a distinct purpose behind them. You know, and some of them be probably ones that you wouldn't expect, like Titania. Like I'd never ever consider getting rid of Titania. She is so good in so many spots. and turn so many different areas of the game into complete easy mode. You know, so you can't get rid of her. Chrome is, I think, a similar situation. I don't use him all the time, but when I need his abilities, like, I gotta have him. Volt's fun as hell. You guys know I never play with Volt. I never play with Volt, but he's been a blast. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just so excited for Saren. Like, when it comes out, I really do want to see all the changes. The idea of adding, you know, corrosive in on the first is like is kind of nice, you know. I mean, especially when you can add viral and corrosive together. There's a toxin that you add with the miasma. I can't remember.
To extract will appear soon.
But like, regardless, like toxin, I guess. But like, there's a lot of potential things that she could be really good at. So I'm excited to get into that. All right, Zenny, don't screw me here, buddy. Just yeah. All right, nice. Love to have you on my team, buddy. Love to have you on my team, Zenistar. I just want you to know it. But you got to be the one to make the decision. You gotta apparently want to throw your own disc out.
You were going to need more
What? Where'd he go? Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, 1 corrosive, 3 toxin, 4 viral. Okay, see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be using a weapon with conditioned overload and you're adept at utilizing all of her abilities, like if you kind of got her stuff situated, oh my god, think about the options. Think about that. And then if you have something like, you know what? I may have to make a build with conditioned overload in my Zenistar. That worked. What? He'll be dead. Hey, he'll be dead. What about you, bitch? Ooh. Ha. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Saren 3.5 is kind of annoying. We always get screwed, us poor console 10-0. Oh, okay. I don't think I have... Oh, no, I took everything out for that stupid... Well, maybe... Do another one. Probably should have thought about it. You know me. I play by the seat of my pants. Alright, I can't... What's happening? Oh, wait, what? I don't know what's happening right now. Like, I don't know, like, what's going on right now. It's just getting kind of crazy. Guess I'm just going to try to control the things I can control, maybe?
Mission to find out what's inside.
I still don't feel like we're in trouble. Are we in trouble? It doesn't feel like it. Like, I know there's a lot of things going on around the map here, but like I still feel pretty good about our situation. Like, I don't feel stress. I don't feel like the walls are closing in on me like it typically happens. You know, hey buddy, what are you doing up here by yourself, man? Let me get some of that. There you go. Watch your shoe. I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it feels like we're fine. It feels like we're doing just fine, really. I feel like I'm using it. Like the Ghostbusters, you know, proton packs here, essentially. Maybe is that what it's supposed to be modeled after? The proton packs? Once an enemy dies from your spores, it no longer spreads, so that means you have to recast again. If your previous spore is still there, your damage is now reduced by 20%. So there's ups and downs, is what you're trying to tell me. Think that dude will go down? Yeah. Okay, I guess that guy's mine. That dude's ours. Cool, cool. A few of them down. Now you're really not going anywhere. 43. Oh, that's our guy again. I keep forgetting. Go over and grab a little bit of this stuff. Nothing in this room. Probably a good thing. No. Get that stupid bubble out of here. We want none of that. Nice, nice. Oh man. Well, I'll just have to play with it myself. Whenever she comes in, hopefully I can get her to. Because I think it all comes down to like, you just got to try to understand the frame the way that DE is understanding it, right? Because if you can figure out how they wanted you to play with it. Or even like maybe a better... Okay, that's our guy again. I keep screwing that up. Then you'll kind of like tapped into whatever, you know, their thought process was. Hopefully that doesn't force, you know, me to change my style up too much. Because I like kind of, you know, playing like how I like to play. Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow, did I just like Neo out of that laser again? I wasn't even looking that time. It's crazy. Oh, even your shields couldn't help the red crits there, buddy. Sorry about your bad luck. Yeah! Oh no, not again. No. Dude, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're gonna try the. We're gonna have to try a few things to get that to quit because it's starting to get annoying. Big time. I mean, luckily we have enough stuff kind of going on that we don't technically need it. Leave me alone, energy. Leave me alone. Oh, you're annoying. Stop it. It's so annoying. That is so annoying. I don't know why it keeps happening. Leave me alone. I don't understand it. Why are you not sucking in like you're supposed to? Piss off. Oh, you can shoot them? Oh, nice. What? Wait, what? No, I was casting everything. It didn't do anything. I know normally, like, if you like cast it, it'll suck up the energy, but that one didn't do anything. Oh, I forgot. I don't have this weapon at my disposal any longer. Wow. I gotta admit, his CC is just outstanding. Just outstanding. Whew.
Assessments available. Do you choose to leave now or continue?
I don't know. It like this happens frequently. What in the hell? What is that? It happens. Oh, okay. Might as well grab a little piece of that, right? Like I said, as far as that whole thing goes, I have to basically get my hands on it. I don't want to give an opinion unless I get to feel it, because then, in my opinion, it'd be like it would be an opinion based on somebody from a less knowledgeable standpoint, and that's exactly where I'm living in right now. So when I get it, I'll have a look at it. I'll have this. I got this little ball chilling right there. I hate that. Gonna need my energy juice now. Might as well reload this thing, huh? I didn't do that. There we go.
The reactant is
Mm-hmm.
Find more.
Very nice. Alright, where's the ancient? There it is. You know, for the first time in my Warframe career, guys, I read a thing from what you put in the post, and I finally put two and two together for the first time. Like, I'm actively looking for the ancients now, especially whenever somebody's shield doesn't go down. I know, it took me all this time. I don't want that. Put that there. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. It's a lot of corrosive, sir. Where's the... Oh, there you are. There you are. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, what? Thank you. Oh, no, no. What are they going to do to Trinity now? Hey, Dominican, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, it makes all the difference when you attack the Ancient. In fact, let's just get that guy right out of the way. Not let him have any fun. Like, I can't even acknowledge the difference.
That's it.
Woohoo! No, I saw it again.
Look inside.
I saw the blazer again. I don't think I'm shooting anything. Nope, this is coming from my hands now. This is Force Lightning. Now you'll witness the full power of the dark side of the Force. That's like the Force Repulse from what do you call it? Force Unleashed, isn't it? Do it. Do it. Do it. No, 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 you will die. Now you're here, Dominican. You are here, listening to me do my best Emperor Palpatine. We are at wave 47, so we're getting real close. And you might notice that my Amprex. Stop that! It's odd that I can shoot the energy and then it takes it. Is that not weird? Whoa! What happened there? Was there a dude in the bushes? Hee Good. Good. I can feel your anger. It makes you powerful. It gives you focus. Let me ask a question for all the Star Wars people out there. Have any of you played The Force Unleashed? Well, at least somebody's Zenostar's working. Oh, nice. Great. I love that game. Warframe recommend fighting against sentience. Rhino does really well if you have the right weapons, because you can essentially use your iron skin to kind of take a few of their shots. Talking to the ones on the moon, right? Where's it? Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I see him flipping around, floating. Oh, buddy, here's your shield. Wow. Wee! Oh, blood red. Oh, what? You son of a bee! Come here, bitch. Not much range on the Mardetron, though, huh? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, wow. Here, let me... That looks to be a reload. Oh, man. The Force Unleashed, the first one at least, was like my hopes. Whenever they first started talking about, like, when Disney first bought Star Wars, like, I was like, man, you guys need to do that as a movie. That thing was incredible. That was like one of the best Star Wars experiences I've ever had. Like, that was the story that I wanted, you know, like, whereas like a bad guy turned good. Like, that's, you know, oh man, that was such a good, I love Galen Merrick is like literally, I'll dare I say it, my favorite Jedi. I mean, Luke Skywalker is right there, obviously, but like Starkiller is just incredible. Starkiller is so awesome. And like the end of that one, like, oh my god, it was so good. Oh, it's just, I could gush about that game for days. Where's the ancient? Where's the ancient? I don't see it. Ow! Oh, man. Damn it. I mean, if I die, I don't care, because then I get my Zenistar back. But I probably need that death, just in case. And I'll take the invincibility right now. This could probably quantify as unlimited power, don't you think? That last little... Lonely man on the end. And what about that? What? How about that? Yeah, I agree with you. After seeing Starkiller use the Force, everybody else sucks. Not the weapon I was looking for, but alright. Ah! No, 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 no! Where's the ancient? I can't tell. Ah! Bang! Oh crap. Wait, I don't think I have any bullets left in it. Alright. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Why don't they make like a skin for Volt that looks like Palpatine? Like sorta, you know, like kind of alludes to him. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like have like a Volt, like a cloaked one with like a hood over, kind of like Hera's hood on his new skin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what sucks. They removed the canonicity of Starkiller, which, I'll tell you something. That was one of the best Star Wars stories I think I've ever experienced. You know, I love the game. I love the, you know, how it is, but just the fact that, like, what they told there was, oh my god, it's so good. Hey, we did it, 50. We got to go. We got to keep going. I like it. That was actually not, like, too terribly bad. Like, we're doing it. We're going for it. On stream. Okay, we got to go. I'm all juiced up. No, keep going. Come on. Yeah. 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 Yes, Stelios. When he pulled the Star Destroyer out of the sky, like when you're playing that, like how much of a badass do you feel like in the Force? Like I was just loving every aspect of it. You know, and I like the fact too that like they kind of made it so like even he wasn't 100% sure that like this was something that could be done, you know? And it was cool because it was kind of like one of those areas where like the good side of the Force kind of got to show you what it's capable of, you know? So cool. So cool. Then like the end of it when he, you know, the showdown with him and Vader, and then with him and the Emperor is just what was it, the chef's kiss? Is that what you called it earlier? The chef's kiss or something? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was gorgeous. Oh. Let me just get a little taste of your side there, buddy. I don't need everything. Let me get a little flavor. Here, let me need some shields. Yeah, thank you. You gonna die? Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Wait. Like I said, I mean, you can't deny the CC here. Where's that ancient? Oh, it's right next to it. Oh, that hurt. Okay, you just got a little bit left there, buddy. How are you staying alive? Oh. Oh, man. Sorry about your armor. That felt good. There's nothing like getting into these, like, situations with tons of stuff. I'm really enjoying... Okay, Volt. Okay, that's fine. Volt could be Zeus, too. I still think it would be fun for an Emperor Palpatine version. I'm just saying.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
This is like the best thing ever. It's a shame I can't use my favorite weapon in the whole game, or, you know, whatever. That's what it is. If I die again, I guess I'll have earned the opportunity or the right to use my Zenistar then again. I don't know. Not really sure how this particular rule works in this game. Okay. Well, I'm not letting off the trigger at this point if it's not going to take away ammo, right? Okay, there's the ammo consumption. Boom. You know, every time I come on stream and I use a new frame, like, I want to start using that frame all the time. And it just goes to show again, like, how good these frames are designed. Like, I had no clue. I had no clue that Volt could do this. I didn't know. I had no clue that Volt could do any of this stuff that we're seeing right here. I don't think it's been made any more clear that, like, I made a reference in yesterday's stream during Destiny that, like, the major difference between the two games is, like, in one, you're, like, kind of a super soldier. In this game, you're a god. And I can't think for the life of me any way to better describe that whole situation than what's going on right now. Where's the Arctic Eximus at, or whatever? It's slowing all of our shit down. That's the not fun part. I agree. Yeah, I don't think Lucas has any interest whatsoever in trying to get that back. And again, I think because people like criticized his prequel so bad, like, I think to him he actually did like think that those were some pretty good movies. I don't necessarily know that obviously everybody doesn't agree with him, but they have good stuff in them. They definitely do. But I think now he's to a point where he's like, look, not to mention the fact, if I was a famous director right now, but I was also a Star Wars fan, like how I, you know, just in having the same opinions and stuff that I currently have, and you asked me to direct the next Star Wars film, like, I don't know if I would, because I'd be like, I'm not sure from my eyes that or not direct, but like write. Like, I'd say I'm not necessarily 100% certain that I can come up with a story that I would believe, that I feel would kind of rectify some of the things that I felt like The Last Jedi took too many liberties in trying to change things up for the sake of, I don't know, trying to appear different. And at the same time, like, did so many things that were, like, old beats. Like, even to the point where, like, what was the whole thing with, like, telling everybody that the planet's made of salt? Like, or the ground was salt. Like, who gives a shit? Like, maybe you shouldn't have used a place that looks exactly like Tatooine, yet feels exactly like Hoth, you know? Like, I don't get it. Like, you know, you're kind of... what's happening is a product of what, you know, it seemed like. Okay, where is you? First. But it's a product of what they wanted, you know? I mean, this was the ideas, the themes that they wanted to go with. What did you think was going to happen? Where's that? Where is it? We need to get some energy. 54. We're getting damn close. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, like to be able to like, yeah, like what if you could create, what if they like made a thing in the game where you could create your own Warframe with its own like abilities based on what you wanted. Like you could like, the whole story would wrap around like going to like an old abandoned like area where like they were creating the Warframes. And like the story would, you know, kind of like center around you kind of getting the technology, and then you could like make, it's kind of like the Zaws and stuff, you could make your own frame, you know, you could have whatever abilities you wanted, you know, whatever was in the pool. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I'd be down with that. Get rid of those two, and then everything else should be easier. Right? Yeah, yeah. Yep. Exactly like Warframe, but just with a Warframe. It would be incredible. That would be so much fun. That'd be cool, and like you could really get some good lore from that too. Like you know, you could see everything, what was done, how it was done. You could like, they could do all kinds of little like lab notes and stuff and experiments and different things that like happened. Oh my god, that's a lot of unlimited power right there. All right, where is it? Oh, I was going to get you. I'm liking our team composition here. By Jove, I think we're going to do this. It's no longer a dream, it's a reality. That's 55. Woohoo!
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Hell no. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We did that. It wasn't actually too bad. Great. I guess I'll take it for my blueprint then. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a good thing. So tell me in the comment. Oh, no, keep going. Let's go. No. Oh, you guys. Really? All right. That hurts. It hurts. I wanted to go for more. Wow. 55. Okay, I get you. It's all good. It's all good. That was fun, though. That was a good time. That was a really good time, actually. We did it. We did it. We did it. That's 55. That's a new one. That's a new one for me. So, crew, take a bow. You have cemented yourself as the group who has carried me to the next level. That's what you've done. You've done that. So, guys, I just want to show you something real quick. It's a little tease. Ready? Just a little tease.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
everyone's proud.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Boot! 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 Yeah, what would your Warframe be? If you could make any Warframe. Oh, dude, I think I need to do a video about this, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could make your own, it would be like everything that was in the game, all the abilities that are already in the game with all the Warframes. And that would fit lore-wise, right? Because you could think of it this way. Like, they've already developed these abilities through other Warframes, so they could probably simulate that technology and add it in. But then I would like hope that DE like came out with like a couple other random new ones, right? But if they did, like, how much fun would that be? That you could literally go into like that old ass lab and create exactly what you wanted. And, you know, who knows? Maybe there's some other abilities too that might trip your trigger. But you could pick and choose from other Warframes. Oh, you could call it whatever you wanted. Oh my God, would that be fun? That would be a good time. You have to admit. Make a frame with Wukong's Defy, Mag's Magnetize, Chroma's Vex Armor, and Excal's Exalted Blade. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. Now, I will say this. Just from the first one that I've heard, like, I can already see that, like, people would be, like, overloading all fours and stuff like that. So, like, what if the limit was ones had to be ones? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could use any of the ones that are in the game, but they had to be a 1. Or you could use any 2s that are in the game, but they had to be a 2. Any 3s, but they had to be a 3. That way, you couldn't have, like, you know, like, 4 OP things at one time. You know, like, they would basically still have the same basic premise in mind of what these Warframes were doing, right? Megatron. I would choose Megatron into a tank. That's what I'm saying, but like you could make a Megatron frame and like you could use like Inaris's abilities, right? And like you could have something like that where, oh man, I don't know, like you could take a couple different elements and match them together. Yeah, they could use a point system, kind of like with mods. What I'm saying is Stelius, I would hope that they would actually include some powers that they like kind of thought up on the side that don't necessarily go to a particular Warframe, but like they could categorize those as well. Or again, they could add a point system, kind of like they already do. That would be very cool, right? That would be super cool. I would be totally into that. What's so happy, amazing? You know what I'm saying? Like you could use, like that's the thing. Like you could go and do some cool ass shit. You could really have a lot of fun with that. You know what I'm saying? I want a Zoff frame. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Absolutely. Oh, man. Ah. Yes, a frame you would build from a pool of parts and abilities. That would be a really fun thing. And I mean, again, the good thing would be, even if you made your amazing... You want to come in? Anybody want to... Wait, how come I can't invite anybody to my orbiter? Oh, because I'm not the leader type guy. That's why. It's BP and link. But yeah, that would be an incredible thing, I believe. My frame's passive is corrosive projection with the effect of 50%. See, Strom, this is the reason why we don't have nice things like Zoff frames. Because that's exactly what people would do. Like, the innate ability is having armor stripping to at least 50% right off the bat. And then you could put corrosive projection on, you could form of the thing, put corrosive projection on, and then use coaction drift. So you would get like 80%, or what would it be, like 85 or 90% armor stripping or armor reduction right before you ever got into any mission for one frame. This is why we don't have nice things, guys. Nah, but cool. That, you know, I think it would force you to kind of think about what priorities that you would want in your Warframe, you know. And you would also have to consider too that, like, you have, for a lot of people, they have a bunch of frames, so you might not necessarily want, all right, Knight, well, thank you, I appreciate you joining me there, thank you very much, Martinovec, thank you guys, you were great, you helped me, like I said, you helped me achieve Cloaking Flight. I named him God, didn't I? Exactly. Put corrosive projection on my aura and coaction drift. Exactly. Armor doesn't exist. But it would be fun, and it would be a neat concept. Without question. Well, everybody, we got about 3 hours into stream today. Because we did a stream yesterday, and we're going to be doing a stream tomorrow, I'm probably going to call it kind of tiny bit earlier than normal right now, because normally I do like the 3 hours and change, but I'd like to save my wrists up a little bit for tomorrow. We got a big day with Call of Taroth. If you're interested, it's going to be Monster Hunter World, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at the end of the day, what we're going to do is try to go through that as many times as we can. So if you're interested in out, seeing what kind of gear we get, please join me tomorrow. Otherwise, this was a really good stream today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I see a Warframe quite reasonable as well. GG Mercy, appreciate that. But again, thank you guys so much for coming out today. I do appreciate it. Awesome stream, as always. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't get a chance to talk to you beforehand. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope to see you at least next weekend some point, either with Destiny or probably more likely with Warframe or even with Monster Hunter World. So, anyway, take care all. Talk at you later. Thanks for everything. Bye.